Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Wow, that's hot. After I posted something yesterday, I went through and read a bunch of the messages that I got, and so many of you said that you are in some type of relationship where you feel like the other person has complete control over the relationship, that they say who, they say when, they say how much, and you don't know if you should stay or if you should go. And you don't know how it got that way, and you don't know how to turn it around. And while I'm certainly not a relationship expert, considering that every relationship I had before Michael failed, I do know boundaries. And I will say this. At some point, we make the conscious decision to allow the person that we are in a friendship or relationship with to take control. We have to own that. At some point, we allow them to dictate when they see us, when we have sex, when they show affection, when we're allowed to talk, when we're worthy of going on girls' night or whatever it is. At some point, we surrender that control to them. But it isn't fulfilling for us. So then we become full of resentment and we sit there and seethe about the fact that they are in control when we have given them the control. So what to do now? Well, if you are in a relationship or friendship with someone who is normal-minded, in that they genuinely love you and want what's best for you and may not fully understand the shift that has taken place, you can try talking to them. Sitting down and saying, listen, at some point I made it seem like I didn't really care when we hung out, when we didn't, if we had sex, if we didn't, whatever. But the truth is I do care. And I'd like to take a more active role in our relationship because I think I have a lot to contribute. If they're normal-minded, they'll go, that's a great idea. If you are in a relationship with someone who is purposefully making you chase your tail, they're not normal-minded. They are not going to sit down and have a conversation and go, yes, let's work on making this more 50-50. You have to decide that when you are in a relationship or friendship with someone, they have to be all in or get out. There is nothing sexier than somebody who wakes up one day and goes, whoa, this half-assed relationship or half-assed friendship doesn't work for me. You don't get to call me just when you need me. And those Pinterest things that say, be flattered, someone calls you only when they need you because you're on their mind in the hard times. No. So what? You never get serviced? Your needs are never met? But you should what? Be flattered that he calls you for sex on a Wednesday because you were on his mind? No. Absolutely not. Walking away from people is sometimes the hardest thing we have to do, but the most beneficial to our own psyche. It doesn't mean you don't miss the good times. It doesn't mean you don't look back and go, God, that was a good friendship. 25 years of friendship, that was good. But at the end of the day, it didn't work for me because I was giving everything and she was giving nothing. And when people go, well, he's my husband, I go, that's even worse. You've committed in front of all the steps you have to go through to get married. You've made it legal. It's now a contract. It's religious. It's this, that, and the other thing. And he, has one foot out the door and that's okay? No. Just because someone is your husband or your wife does not give them the right to decide that you are only good when they think you're good. The key is that at some point, you allowed them to think that was okay. Because I've done it too. Michael and I have had to have some serious knockdown, drag out conversations where I'm like, somewhere along the lines, you began to believe that it was okay to converse when you felt like talking. Because Michael's not super forthcoming with the words. For those of you who watch Jersey Belle, you know. So a lot of times I felt like I was talking to myself. Well, if you're going to leave me talking to myself for too long, eventually I will find someone else to talk to. The truth is this: you will have higher quality relationships and friendships when they are of equal giving. You will feel valued, you will feel respected, you will feel sexier, you will feel more in love, you will look so forward to the girl conversations and the girl nights and things like that if you believe that the relationship is equal-sided. If one person dictates everything in a relationship, it's never going to be fulfilling. And the truth is this: at what point did you decide you didn't deserve that? Why don't you deserve that? Make me understand why you deserve to be at somebody's beck and call. You're not a beck and call girl. Seriously. I have one woman write to me that she's in a relationship, and she explains to me, literally writes to me, that he is the man of her dreams. I love him. He's good to my children. He is the man of my dreams. He only sees me once a week. He doesn't talk to me. He shuts me out. He blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, where is this man the man of your dreams? How is that the man of your dreams? Don't look at your relationship, whether it be with a friend or a family member or a loved one, for what could be or what was 5 years ago. Look at it for what it is. And then tell me how that person is the man of your dreams. Tell me how that woman still deserves the title of your best friend when she doesn't give nearly as much as you do, doesn't make you a priority, puts her life with other people all over social media, so you have to feel bad about the fact that you try and try and try and she gives nothing, yet you still call her your best friend. Not me, not anymore. If you want to be with me, if you want to ride with me, you can ride with me all day, but you have to be all in or get all out. That's the way I roll now. I can't do the half, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I lived like that for too long, and it's exhausting and unfulfilling and makes you insecure and drives you crazy. So, take a look back at your relationship. Figure out where it went wrong. When did you relinquish the control? Find a way to get it on equal footing. If they don't want the relationship on equal footing, if they are threatened by that, that is not the relationship for you. You got to go. And don't feel bad about it. Seriously, be like, I'm so sorry, this doesn't work for me. And see them for who they are. They are not the friend, man, woman, lover of your dreams. No. Those are not your dreams. I promise. I love you today. Have a great day.